the dad was just like, quit acting like that. Like, he just kind of went crazy because like he didn't know how to deal with what he just experienced or whatever. And the dad was just taking it as like, hey, it happens, like basically he didn't allow him to grieve how he wanted to grieve. Like, if it meant like he was shouting or whatever, just venting or just going on a rampage because we can't control how people grieve when they lose people.
Hey, thanks for joining, Rania. Thank you. Yeah, but that's true. So that's why I got on here today, because it was really bugging me. It's something that I've dealt with even in my own family, where we've had members like me who have been through stuff and we've shared it, and then we kind of became ostracized. Like, oh well, they're not stable. That doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
And I was telling my husband this, I said, what people have to understand is just because you try to do what you did, that is not you. That doesn't define who you are.
Right.
If you tried to take your life, if you were cutting yourself, if you were, if you become an addict or a drug addict, these are not who you are. It's just a result of what you've been through. Instead of people asking, what happened to you?
How can I help? Or like,
how can I help? They just look at you and say, what's wrong with you? And there's a difference in what's happened to you versus what's wrong with you. Because a lot can happen to a person that can cause them to lose their mind, that can cause them to question who they are, that can cause them to wonder, why am I here? So it's real. And it's something that a lot of times question God. And it's a lot of times in the African-American community, we have a habit of trying to say, look, you just need to go somewhere and pray. You need to go and deal with that. Right. We don't do counseling. We don't go to therapists. They too much money for one. Ain't nobody about to sit and talk to no therapist what they can tell me about myself.
I mean,
I know it's something wrong with me.
Because I was once that person. Like, I was like, man, like, I don't need no white person to tell me what I already know. Like, but then when I realized, like, there's things that we don't know or whatever. And sometimes